For me, it was easier to turn the wheel, take bolts out, reach inside, yank up. Luckily, it was last filled with water, so this is just water. That's the motor right there. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's not making any noise. So, I'm still on hold. I've been on hold for almost 18 minutes. But I decided to go to the junkyard's website instead, and then just see if I could get a Chevy Cruze. And it looks like they do have some of them that are near my year. But I just need to figure out how much they actually cost. Because if you look here, they're $34. So that's not that bad. But for how long I've been on hold down, I could have just driven up there. I also checked O'Reilly's. That's $39.99. 33 minutes. Hi, I've been on hold for half an hour. I was curious, do I just hang up or? Hold on. Okay, how can I help you? Fluid pump, not the motor assembly, not the one for the wipers, but just the fluid pump. That would be the wiper motor, wouldn't it? Well, no, the wiper motor removes the wipers. The pump like sprays your window with water. How do you find what? Hold on. Okay, so we're talking about a washer bottle. Yeah, but just the pump itself. I don't need the reservoir. Oh, the washer pump. I got you. Yeah, the washer pump. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Washer pump only is $13.23. Excellent. I appreciate it. That's all I needed. Thank you. 35 minutes. Here, can I zoom in on that? 35 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm curious if they'll actually answer this line. That's the part that I'm curious about. I'm not worried about it now. I got my answer. $13. I was on Reddit briefly trying to fix my wife's car, and this is the culprit. So this is my wife's car. The culprit's from here. These two bolts go there. This is where the motor plugs in. I think with the 2 Yaris's I've owned, I've never had any issues with mine. That's AutoZone. All right, we made it home. Wish it was that easy. So we open the box. In here, that's the motor. That should just clip into that. This line goes into here. Ooh, this is hard with one hand. And you might be able to see where it's wet in there, but stupidly, with your hand being crushed in the wheel well, I'm not jacking the car up. I'm not removing this entire panel. That's sliding down into here. And it should lock in. I hate working on these things. They literally don't leave your hand room for anything, but it's now in there. And I want to test it before I put anything back together. So obviously I dumped most of the water out when I went to go change the pump out. So to test it, gotta make sure I fill this up. This is not drinking water. This is just tap water in a drinking water bottle. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, they weren't kidding. That's a loud motor. Alright, everything ran good. I'm screwing this back together. That is now working. There we go.